Kanye, what the fuck? It's pretty insane that in one facet of my life, I can be walking to the gym, just be vibing out, and I can just love this dude and be like, oh, he's a musical mastermind. And then in another facet, I get home and I see people are calling it a rally.
Okay, so I stubbed my toe 2 years ago. And went to the doctor because I gotta yay everything up. I gotta take everything way serious. Like, I'm not just gonna take some anointment or whatever. I'm gonna go to the hospital.
And for some reason, there are people there, like people actually want to listen to this dude talk about Harriet Tubman and all this other shit. And then I'm like, this dude is a fucking moron. I mean, seriously, how can it be so 180? I don't understand. So if you've been on social media at all, whether you give a fuck about politics, whether you care about keeping up with the Kardashians or care about Twitter or hip-hop culture or whatever, even rap music, you've definitely seen some pretty outlandish videos of Kanye recently. His family claims that he spirals into these bipolar episodes once a year, and that's what he's going through right now. I mean, this dude, life is a fucking mess. I've never seen anything like this. He's posting about how he was thinking about divorcing Kim Kardashian because he thinks she slept with Meek Mill. That's what he hinted at when they met up at a hotel. First of all, if they met up at a hotel, she definitely got her cheeks clapped. There's no doubt about that. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And then this fucking guy is going on a tirade about how he's going to be the future president and all this other shit about how he's soaked into this presidential race and all this other shit, which he's not, by the way, obviously. And then he posts, I'm focusing on the music now. It's you can't necessarily fucking do that. Either you got the passion to run the country or you don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I never thought he had the passion to run the fucking country. There's just obviously not. I mean, dude, come on, man. And then his most recent tweet is, from the future president, or it said something along those lines. Let me try to pull it up here. It says the future president. I don't know what that's in relation to, but this dude he's running for president, one. He's making a fucking album that comes out in 2 days. Today is Wednesday. He says it's Donda, supposed to come out Friday. And his wife is about to divorce him because he's bringing up personal information, wanting to get his daughter aborted, which was the most bold thing I've ever heard in my entire life for a grown man to say that about his blossoming daughter. Talk about how he wanted to abort her. Man, when that girl becomes a stubborn, rude teenager, which is going to happen at some point, there are going to be so many arguments that sprout from that. That's going to come back to haunt him when his daughter is about 16, 17. Oh my God. I mean, the dude just does not think. People think Donald Trump is bad with the shit he says on social media. Dude, Kanye West is way worse, dude. It's like Donald Trump version 2, his final form, the final boss. Oh my God. He talks about, well, obviously he can come out and say he supports Trump because he's quote unquote running against him. That's what he says. I mean, he's not in the presidential race, regardless of who wants it. I mean, come on, let's be real here. But they're the same people. It might as well be Kanye Trump. It literally, Kanye's from Chicago, Trump's from New York. I mean, two opposite places, don't get me wrong, even though both East Coast, but they fucking are the same people. If it weren't for the skin color and the voice, and I just saw the shit that people were posting about them, you give them the same voice, they have the same fucking personality. I don't understand. I seriously do not get it. Now, I'm not saying it's whatever. I'm not giving my opinion on Donald Trump right now. But I'm just saying, as far as, all the shit. It's funny because, everything that everyone hates about Donald Trump is what Kanye is. But yeah, Kanye's fan base, judging by everyone at the rally, it's a total change of face. Literally, you go to these Trump rallies and 99% of the people are white. And you see that quote-unquote Kanye rally and everyone's black, but it's they're saying the same stupid shit. Literally the same stupid shit. This dude is bringing up personal issues. I respect it sometimes, but the thing is that Donald Trump chooses to say the shit that he says. And Kanye has a condition, his bipolar disorder, to where for the most part, I don't really understand it that much, but it just seems like he's got no control over what he says. He's already a fucking idiot, and he is also having the bipolar disorder. So it's a real mess. I mean, his family's probably under a load of stress because he's like posting text messages between him and Kris Kardashian or Jenner. I don't really know her last name. I think that's Kim Kardashian's mom. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like, dude, he's posting all this shit about Kim and stuff. Like, dude, you married a girl who was famous for nothing. She is famous for having a really shitty sex tape with a very popular R&B singer. Buddy, she wasn't a keeper. And the thing is, I'm seeing the shit that she posts and stuff. I'll flash it up on the screen. And she's actually, like, real reasonable. Now, she probably had a philosopher put this together. I doubt she wrote this shit herself. I mean, this is the same woman who had her daughter, who was, like, very young at the time, take a half-naked picture of her. So I definitely don't trust it. But, I mean, it was well put together. If she did write it, kudos to her. She's very good at Instagram. But yeah, I mean, this year is fucking nuts, man. Imagine to top off this year, Kanye West becomes the president of the United States, man. I might as well fucking book my plane ticket to a different country. Because even though I love America, best country of all time and whatnot, holy fuck, man. I can't have a rapper as my president. There's just not, especially a rapper who's a fucking idiot. He's talking about having like Jay-Z on his as his like vice president. It's like, what the fuck did he do? Make a concept album? That's it? And now he I don't get it. Like, these guys like get an idea. And it's kind of like when you're a kid. Remember when we were kids and like stuff like Paper Jams would like come out and we'd see it and we instantly think, oh, we need that. Because I'm slightly interested. I need it. And then you get it and you're like, this is kind of stupid. And then you never use it again. That's what they do. That's what a lot of people, especially in pop culture, where they get money and then they buy stupid shit. It's kind of like that. We're like, oh, I need this. And then I get there and I'm like, I didn't need it like I thought I did. I just kind of had a slight interest. Like, they think because they have a slight interest that they have to go all the way. They have to go full swing. And I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's how I think of it. They're both, I mean, he is a fucking wreck. He's a literal wreck. But he's not going to be the president.